that don't look good for me.
The Case Against Adnan Syed, HBO's 4-part documentary series about the murder of a Baltimore teen and the conviction of her boyfriend.
Adnan Syed's story has captivated millions since the launch of the podcast Serial.
A podcast turned global phenomenon with more than 175 million downloads. Get that many people to listen, and soon even more will be watching as more podcasts turn to television. The podcast Lore is just one local example.
There's a fine line between belief and obsession.
Created by North Shore writer, host, and producer Aaron Mahnke, Lore's true tales of terror now stream on Amazon Prime.
This is Lore.
Crime, comedy, politics, they've all made the jump. Often topping iTunes' most popular podcasts is Pod Save America. Its hosts take to the stage and the screen.
Pod Save America is a combination of political analysis and encouraging activism. We like to have fun. We make jokes.
We do.
What else did I miss, guys?
Profanity.
We make jokes. Did you say the jokes?
I did say the jokes.
Jon Favreau, Jon Lovett, and Tommy Vitor are the founders of Crooked Media, the network behind the pod. All former Obama staffers, Favreau is from North Reading and Vitor from Dedham. We'll give Lovett a little New England cred since he's a Williams College grad. Based in Los Angeles, we caught up with the team over Skype.
This really was a direct response to the election of Donald Trump, no?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we made the decision the next day.
Liberal activism is a big component of what they do.
There are millions and millions of people, especially young people, who are not engaged enough at all. And I think the biggest act of persuasion that anybody involved in politics can do is get someone to understand why they need to be part of it and why they need to care. And I think Pod Save America was because it's a loose and kind of freewheeling conversation, because we try to talk like normal people talk, is a way for people that weren't paying attention before to learn and get involved and care in a way they didn't.
Obviously, there's voting, but how do you recommend that people get involved in a meaningful way?
If you live in Boston, you have a really great opportunity to drive up to New Hampshire, to see candidates in person, to volunteer, to phone bank, to knock on doors. So we actually, New Englanders have a great opportunity to have an outsized role in actually choosing the next president.
The trio makes no apologies for their outright opposition to President Trump.
We elected our worst person to be the most powerful person in the world.
Ahead of the 2018 midterm elections, a 4-part special on HBO was their answer to spreading their resist message beyond earbuds.
That's right, we did a show on HBO.
Co-produced a documentary.
Home Box Office, ever heard of it? Reaching a new audience on television, doing live shows across the country are all part of that.
2020 now in their sights, the Crooked Crew is chatting with Democrats vying for the nomination.
United States Senator Elizabeth Warren, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
During the primary, our hope is that we provide our listeners with as much information as possible so that they can make an educated decision about who they want to support.
The pre-primary push includes more live shows, including one in New Hampshire and 2 in Boston.
When you can make an Ernie Bach joke and people get it, that's a special thing.
Ultimately, though, it all comes back to the pod.
We're not constricted by time constraints. We don't have commercial breaks we have to get to. We can dig into substance on foreign policy, on healthcare, on the definition of socialism. We can really get into depth on policy. And because listeners are with us on their commute or on their run, they give us that extra time.
We wanted to have a conversation that stripped out some of the BS and some of the self-seriousness you see without, while also talking about why things matter to people, and not losing sight that we're all kind of participants and we're not just pundits and we're not just observers, that we all have a say in this.